Some of the greatest minds in the world are Christians or believe in God. This is a Christian nation in America. Millions of Christians. God is working for these people. Otherwise, they wouldn't be Christians. They wouldn't identify as Christians. So why aren't you one? Or why do you bash them, more importantly? You don't have to be one, but why do you bash them? I know you feel the pain of the ones who suffer the most. And I used to question that myself. But then I thought about my own suffering with my father, who used to abuse me. But the older I'm getting, I'm starting to believe that he didn't mean any harm. I think people can rape you, kill you, murder you, torture you, and not mean any harm by it. They're acting on impulses. They may have a mental illness. Voices telling them to do that in their head. Being pressured to do these things. Societal pressures, cultural pressures, peer pressure to do these things. So yes, someone can rape an infant and not mean any harm. They may have just been sexually aroused and couldn't control themselves. They weren't saying, I want you to be broken. I want you to be confused. I want you to be hurt. I want you to be suicidal after this. They just acted on an impulse. And if you think about it, with a humble heart, with a softened heart, with a pure heart, it's rather innocent. So yes, the suffering on this planet, don't think about it. Put it in God's hands. Yes, do your part because he gave us a will. In Genesis, he created man and woman and gave them the command not to taste of the fruit of knowledge and evil. That tells you he gave us a mind to think and process, a will. So yes, do things about it. But when you can't, put it in God's hands. The serenity prayer. Grant me the wisdom to know the difference between things I can and cannot change.